Well, I've been asked today to share my story of how I received Christ. And I won't go through too much detail, but I was a young married guy, a yuppie, if you will, a young urban professional, and everything was fine. I had been raised in a Catholic family and gone to church and Sunday school. I knew a few Bible stories, but I didn't really believe in God. I had very little knowledge of the Bible. I had no idea, never heard of salvation or being born again. And as I say, life was just fine. There was no reason to change or think about any of that. But my wife suddenly gave her life to the Lord. A neighborhood Bible study she had gone to, and she had a very dramatic conversion, very enthusiastic. And she began to challenge me. She would in fact chase me around the house, reading the Bible and telling me this and telling me that. She took me to meetings and different speakers. I heard from her and all of these speakers about heaven and hell, about salvation, about being born again. And I had a very difficult decision. Did I really believe in God? Did I want to make a commitment? Did I want to make a change? I knew it would be a change and I'd have to give up something, I thought. And why would I even want to do that? Well, events transpired to bring it all to a head. As I said, I went to different speakers and events and read some books. For example, a Billy Graham crusade in Edmonton at the Coliseum. And I heard the message and the altar call, and I felt a tug to go forward, but I didn't. I grabbed onto the chair and I don't really believe in God. I don't really want to make this change. And a few more speakers, a few more books, and some more conversation. An event when we were living in Edmonton, I was going to Hinton to work at the mine for a project. Had a car accident, was nearly killed, and nearly killed somebody else. It was a shocker. I knew then and there that it was true, that if I had died, like that saying, if you were to die today, where would you go? And it scared me. I was frightened. What happens when you die? What happens between heaven and hell? What's gonna go this way or go that way? So eventually I responded to an altar call. I went forward and I was led into a prayer and I accepted Christ. And things did change, slowly of course, but I began to understand about the fellowship and the church community, about the Bible. I started to learn things and started to grow in the things of the Lord. And the biggest thing that I learned was the power of the Holy Spirit. He is real. You can feel Him, hear Him, sense Him, and it makes a difference in your life. And I encourage you to make that difference in your life. Yeah.